what's up everyone, and welcome to today's video. I'm still a bit sick from the stomach flu, but I think it's time to get back to recording some footage because otherwise it will take too long until I have the next video out. And I've been working on improving the Ozolith deck a bit, and I came up with this particular build right here. I think this is the most optimal build right now to play Ozolith in a best of one setting. So what has changed? Well, I dropped the 1-drops that were in here previously and I increased the 2-drop slots quite a bit. And as you can see, I now added 4 Fabled Passages instead of all the other weird tap lands that I had in the previous build. That way it makes it much easier to make sure that you hit the right mana for things like Widespread Brutality or Enter the God Eternals on turn on turn 4 and 5 onwards. With that said, let's just jump into some ranked footage and see how this deck is performing right now. Alright, our first opponent is Teferi. Originally I tried to make the Ozolith deck competitive for a historic setting so that we can keep using this deck even when the rotation lands. Unfortunately, I was not able to make that work. However, with the current ban list, maybe I can go back and improve it. We don't have an Ozolith in the hand yet, but I think this is a good enough hand to keep, so let's go with this. If all else fails, we just need a mountain or a swamp, and then we have a Widespread Brutality on turn 4, and it looks like we're on a creature heavy opponent, so most likely we can get that Widespread Brutality off later on. Let's just go in with the Butcher. I don't think the opponent is gonna block here. Oh, they do. Well, that's good for us. That's really good for us. So we got 1 creature down, and that's it. I could have played this for 2 and used that as a blocker, but I think I prefer putting this down next turn. Do I eliminate that? Probably not yet, right? So let's go with this. Put this down for 3. This stops them from attacking in. We haven't found the land yet for the Widespread Brutality. That's a bit sad. But no matter, no matter. I think this is a much better eliminate target. And now they cannot protect it either since they tapped out with the L side. They should probably have waited. But let's do this now before they tap out and give it protection. So there goes the Primate. And we didn't find a land, so we need to wait a bit. That's a bit sad that we didn't find a land several turns in a row. Let's see, so here comes a Gideon, alright. Gideon cannot attack yet, which is quite good. Okay, okay. Does the opponent attack in though? Probably not, right? Oh well, maybe they do because they have lifelink. So let's see, I think I can kill this because this has toughness equal. Oh, no I cannot. That's a problem, that's a problem. Do I still Brutality here? Maybe I do. Let's just Brutality now because then we have Amass too. I could have Amassed first and then Brutality, but I think getting that L side off the field is quite important. Unfortunately, it doesn't deal damage to the Gideon, but I am going to attack in with the Stonecoil Serpent. If they want to block it with the Dexos, that's perfect. Then we got the Dexos off the field. So let's see, do they block it or not? No, they do not block it. Alright then. Okay, that's good, that's good. We're up against a very good deck. I think Mono White Life Gain is now a really good deck in Standard thanks to Teferi being gone. From before was like, yeah, Primates keep getting bounced by stuff like Teferi, so it's really no fun. And against Rector's Sacrifice with the Cat Oven combo, you also had your stuff sacrificed all the time, which also was no good. But that's not really a thing anymore, so maybe it's time for those decks to return now. So let's see, I think this is the correct thing to do. So 4 damage there, make the opponent mill. I really wish I had an Ozolith here, but well, not much to do about that. So let's get rid of the Ajani. That should put them back quite a bit. Yeah, they blocked there, but that's kind of useless for them. And now we are in a decent spot. So next time we can get rid of the Gideon. Okay, good, good, good. If we had let Ajani live, then this would have been a huge problem actually. So we are in a decent position now. I would love to draw an Ozolith anytime soon or another land to commence the end game. Ooh. I mean, I should attack, right? So let's go in with both of these onto the Gideon. They might block one, but that's not really beneficial for them. Oh, buddy. There we go, a little buff right there, and the Daxus is dead, and the Gideon still lives, but that's fine. Let's put this one for 3, because I believe that next time we might have a commence the endgame play. This way the opponent cannot attack in with the Linden, because we are able to block it easily and destroy it. We are getting extremely close to losing the game here though, which is a bit on the annoying side. I see, indestructible. Well, I'm not gonna block then. Never mind blocking, let's take the damage. We're down to 3 and now we need to play a very defensive game going forward, but I think we can do it. So here is a land, commence the end game. Unfortunately we'll only amass 2, but that's still quite good. Dreadhorde Invasion is something that can't really come down anymore, unfortunately, but oh well, that's just the way it is. And I think I will attack in with these 2 onto the opponent. Keep up the zombie army as a blocker. So, does the opponent want to trade? I doubt they do. Yeah, they don't want to trade. That's fine, that's fine. Let's end the turn. Next time we can put the Stonecoil Serpent for 6 onto the field. This turn the opponent is likely going to attack in with both of these to get 1 damage in. Well, maybe they don't, maybe they don't. Maybe they're just going to build the board with tokens until they have enough creatures to attack in at once. Yeah, that looks like that's what they're gonna do. So let's put this one onto the field for 6. There we go. Maybe I should have played this after all, because this gets lifelink, right? Next turn I will play this and attack in with zombie token. So I guess since we have a lot of blockers, I'm gonna start attacking in now, because I need to get them down soon. Yeah, are they gonna block that 9 damage or do they let it through? Yeah, they blocked it, good, good. So that means that their board is not getting established at all. The good thing about these things is that because they are colorless, they can't use an L-site to make the Linden unblockable. Why would they do that? I'm not sure why to attack in there, but maybe they're trying to grow their Primate as much as they can. But I'm gonna do this. Back to the hand and let's attack in with this one. This one gets lifelink, so that's really good. And now we're back to 13 health. Alright, so the Ajani's Primate gets buffed quite a bit, but we take 1 damage and this one gets buffed, so in a good spot. I think I will start attacking in with both of these since we have these other blockers as well. And let's see. I will gladly block the Ajani's Primate with one of these Stonecoil Serpents, especially since we are gaining 11 life here with the zombie army. and the opponent decides to double block. Actually, let's get rid of that Primate, because that one is most likely to get out of hand, right? So, get rid of the Primate, the Linden remains, and we gain more life there. I will play the Fatal Passage and crack it now to thin out the deck. So, yeah, let's get this and pass the turn. The opponent has such a high life total, but I think we're going to win this in the long run. Yeah, that L side is not gonna do a whole lot. So attack in with, I mean, we are high enough to not just lose, right? So just start attacking in with everything. If they want to sacrifice the L side to give this unblock indestructible to get rid of one of the Stonecoil Serpents, I'm fine with that. And let's see what the opponent does. They do block, okay, so they are going to be endlessly blocking this zombie army. We need something to give this menace. Luckily we have plenty of that in the deck. It's just gonna take a while before we draw into it, I suppose. But that's fine, that's fine. So pass it down, we are 34 health now, so we're out healing the healing deck now. And I don't think the opponent can really come back from this. I would be really surprised if they can. And they draw another land. Well, it's kind of fair. They drew only 8 lands in the top 13, so that's quite normal. And we still have a Lazotep Plating in case they have some kind of an exile shenanigans, like to give all our things hexproof. Ah, we keep drawing lands as well. Not fortunate at all, but let's keep going. So another token coming down to block the zombie army, I guess. Yeah, there it is, there it is, there it is. Are gonna block it again, I guess. Yeah, there they go. And they also blocked the Stonecoil Serpent. That's surprising. Do they sacrifice the L side? They do not. Okay then. Okay then. So one of the Stonecoil Serpents is gone. I will play the land tapped. It's kind of, I should keep it in the hand to give the illusion that we have something in the hand, but oh well. That's very good, that's extremely good, but this doesn't have Death Touch, so I think we can out-damage it. Plus it doesn't have protection from the zombie army, which is also quite nice. So, my turn. And this army is just getting bigger and bigger and getting more and more value, so... And we just keep on drawing lands. I don't even know if I have any more basic lands in the deck. I do have some mountains, alright then, so... Attacking with just the army. They are going to block again, unfortunately, but I need to keep getting that lifelink. Oh, they don't block this time. Well, they're down to 18 then, and let's pass the turn. The moment this thing gets menace, it's gonna get really tricky for them. I wonder if they attack in with the Baneslayer Angel though. Can they do attack in with the Baneslayer Angel? Well, good luck biting through 58 life, I mean. Back to 23, and let's see. Can we draw something other than a land now, please? Yeah, go ahead with your glass casket. Target something. No, 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 no. That's not happening at all, sir. There is the Gleaming Overseer. This gives this hexproof as well, and Menace, which is really good right now. That means they need to sacrifice 2 things into this each turn. I will attack it with both. I'm gonna keep on putting the pressure on them. And I feel they should kind of forfeit now, because there is no way for them to get out of this, because I don't think the deck runs any board wipes. But they want to be brave, and look, we have 69 life now. And they decide to scoop finally. So we won the first game. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, we're up against Levent. Oh, I have to say that with the stomach flu, it's extremely difficult to record. I did not anticipate this, so I apologize a bit that I sound a bit down today. It's not on purpose, I just want to get a video out for everybody out there, so I hope you appreciate it, because playing in this state right now is not the most fun, I have to say. Let's go. So up against a mono red deck, we need to be a bit careful now. So they steal one of our serpents. That's not nice at all. That's very nasty of them. But I will shock this in and get the Lazotep Reaver online first. Against mono red, I probably have to wait putting this down later. Would be great if I can draw another red source so I can board wipe them pretty soon. Okay, double block there. I hope they kill the Lazotep Reaver, and they do. Perfect, perfect. So what do they put down next? They put down the Stonecoil Serpent. That's not a problem at all. And there's a red source. Perfect, perfect. So let's put this down and go with this. The good thing is that it's the Widespread Brutality dealing the damage. I mean, it's the token dealing the damage with the Widespread Brutality, so this does not count as multicolored damage, so it can get rid of the Stonecoil Serpent. Serpent Champion, alright, and what else? And some lands. I think I'm gonna wait with this. I don't want to use this right now. Do I keep the Lazotep Plating up? I mean, I could try to attack in here and maybe they will double block. If they do, we got them right. Okay, they do not double block, they are smart, then we will keep this. So I will put this down anyways. I think we can survive a turn of attacks, and do I want to... Let's not shock stuff in, so let's put this into play tapped and wait a turn. They could Amber Cleave this turn, but after that we can Widespread Brutality and maybe take over the game. Then again, they could have some, how to say, they could have a bunch of shocks and stuff like that. That could make our life a bit sour. Torbran also not the greatest. Torbran does not buff the Stonecoil Serpent. Yeah, they are aware of that. So there we go. We have another Widespread Brutality. Unfortunately, we are going to lose the Gleaming Overseer, but I think it's really worth it there. Let's get rid of the entire board. Goodbye to everything, and next turn we are starting to gain life with the Dreadhorde Invasion. We still have a board wipe in hand, so good luck, mono red. Another Robber of the Rich attacks in and 2 damage, that's fine. We are still pretty much dead to an Amber Cleave, so I believe the correct thing to do here is use this again. That does give them a bunch of tokens, but these tokens cannot kill us even with an Amber Cleave. Go in, they cannot block, and yeah, there we go, we gain 8 life, we're back to 18, and they are down to 3, and now they need to put blockers onto the field, otherwise they are pretty much done here. We still have a Lazotep Plating, but there's no way they can deal 8 damage in 1 turn, so there we go. We won against mono red. I think that's quite a good achievement, so far we've won against mono white life gain, against mono red burn, and well, maybe we can make a full cycle. If we can win against a mono black, mono blue and mono green deck as well, we are really good, right? So, but let's move to the next game. Alright, Harbinger is our next opponent, and let's have a look. So we have an Ozolith and a Dreadhorde Invasion, really good, and we have a means of protecting it, which is also very nice, so I'm gonna keep this. Yeah, keep 7. I forgot to check who goes first. Am I going first? Or is the opponent going first? Ah, the opponent goes first. That's a bit of a shame because that puts us a turn behind. But no matter, we have a board wipe. Perfect, perfect. So what colors is the opponent playing? I kind of expected green there because of the Garruk, but I guess that's not gonna happen. So put this down with the Dreadhorde Invasion. Now we're good to go. I mean, we can keep up the Lazotep Plating to protect our stuff. And what are they playing? Temur? Is this Temur Elementals? Okay, so it's not Elementals. What could it be? Is it a generic Ram deck then? Or what am I looking at? Ah, cool, cool. Another Dreadhorde Invasion. Maybe I'm overextending, but I want to have one massive army as soon as possible. Plus, I think if they are rammed, they might not have too much of a control plan. The Ozolith helps us out there, saves all the tokens. Maybe it's an adventure deck. Is this Temur adventure? Then in that case the Lazotep Plating needs to be kept up going forward, otherwise they might bounce our stuff. Okay, waiting for them to do that thing. Are they gonna put the... Yeah, this is definitely the more adventures, so we get... Alright, so we could board clear here. I actually think that's the best way to do it, so let's put this on here. Yeah, take that action. And let's get rid of these two while we can, because I believe that actual Innkeeper is just going to make things spiral out of hand. I don't really want that right now, so let's do it like this. If they want to remove my army with a Brazen Borrower, that's fine, because we have the Ozolith on the field. And they don't have a, what's it called, the Lucky Clover yet, so... That puts them at a bit of a disadvantage because they need to be able to remove both the army and the Ozolith in one turn to be able to get it off the field completely. There's a land, so I'm gonna keep up the Lazotep Plating because I want to make sure that they cannot remove my stuff. Attack in, gain that 7 life right there. Okay, they block, that's fine, so that means that the Lovestruck Beast cannot attack in, and let's end the turn. So this has a lot of targets against this deck, because most of the stuff is converted mana cost 3 or less. Maybe this deck needs some Heartless Act as well, because just having me eliminated is sometimes a bit risky. Kind of hoping I draw into some lands that I want to commence the endgame pretty soon. Ooh, what are they fetching? What are you doing, opponent? What are you getting? Waiting for them to decide. I think they are choosing for a way to remove these things, but unfortunately for them we have the Lazotep Plating, so I don't think they have a means of removing everything. Unless they get an ultimatum from the sideboard, but I'm not sure which they would need for that. Maybe the Mardu one, but they don't really have the mana for that. So destroy target. Oh, okay, buddy, that's not... If they want to destroy the Ozolith, I will let them. Okay, is this instant? Ah, I see, it's an instant spell. Well, I'm gonna keep up my stuff then. to 9, and this is perfect. Let's do this. There we go, a 10-10 attacking in is quite good, so let's go with this and we will gain 10 life. Isn't that absolutely amazing? Yeah, there we go, 10 damage, and let's end the turn. They might want to deal with the Ozolith now. If they do we let them? Let's let them take the Ozolith and just protect the token with Lazotep Plating. I think that's the better play here, and I doubt they will top deck some board wipe. I don't think this deck even has any board wipes. I mean, with this color combination, they shouldn't, right? So let's see. They could put the Giant down as a blocker, but if they put... Okay, this one can be removed with Eliminate. And another Lovestruck Beast. Okay. I'm not sure if I want to waste this because they can block anyways, right? So unless I draw into a means of giving this menace. No, I think I want... Yeah, let's remove one. Let's just remove one and get this done faster. And another Dreadhorde Invasion. Let's go with that. I think I will put another Ozolith down now and attack in. So the opponent blocks and we gain 12 life. We are dangerous though, because now we cannot Lazotep Plating. Maybe I should not have put that Dreadhorde Invasion down. That might have been a bit of a mistake, but oh well. Let's go with it anyways. And there's a Lucky Clover, so they got their combo pretty much online now. And ooh, so... I wish this had Trample. I don't want to bounce any of this, so let's just attack in and hope for the best. I mean, at least we will gain 15 life, right, when they block. So they block with the Bone Crusher Giant. There we go. And we are at 50 life now. That Giant is probably coming down now, which is also a bit annoying, but let's hope they didn't draw into a Edgewall Innkeeper, because I am not in the mood for them outdrawing us now. Because if they outdraw us, they can put the Fae of Wishes back into the hand, and I don't want that to happen either. Alright then, well buddy, I think that's game over for you then, unless you have... Maybe they have a Brazen Borrower, but we have a means of dealing with that, so... Let's go with this, and I will fetch another Black Source from the deck. There we go, so let's Callous Dismissal the Fae of Wishes off the field. And I think they have a Brazen Borrower, otherwise they would have played this thing right, so... Let's go ahead and attack in with the 1919, and let's have a see if I'm right, if there's a Brazen Borrower in the hand. Because if it is, I'm just gonna Lazotep Plating and ruin their day. There he is, yeah, resolve that and let them choose another target. Nope, that's not gonna happen, buddy, and we won the game. There we go, 20 damage and off to the next game. Actually, I just had a look at the time, and it seems we have been recording for quite a bit, so I think I'm gonna call it there. I had a lot of fun with this deck, and I still feel this is one of the the most fun jank decks that I have built on this channel that is both janky and still kind of competitive. Well, if things work out in your way, stuff can work against you quite easily. If you're up against something like mono blue, everything just gets countered, or you're up against a deck that has massive amounts of enchantment and artifact removal, then you cannot do much. But other than that, I feel we've had a lot of fun today, and I think that last game, especially against the more adventure, was quite good. I would have liked to record some more footage today, but I'm getting a bit tired because of this disease, so I think I'm going back to bed soon to rest. I will probably skip tomorrow with the upload so I can rest a bit more, but I do hope that people out there are happy that this video came out this week, because I promised I would do an Ozolith video this week and I kind of wanted to keep that promise, so there you go. If you want to support the channel and you want to support myself and my wife so we can keep on feeding ourselves, feel free to check out our Patreon. We have some nice plans where I offer everybody to craft decks for you. I will play with you. I will even do some shoutouts for you or some collaborations if you are trying to grow your channel yourself. Or if you want to leave a one-time tip, there is also a link to our stream elements where you can basically do a small donation with PayPal or something like that. And if you had fun watching this video today, please hit that subscribe button because we are trying to grow to 1000 subs as soon as possible. I'm still planning to do a giveaway for the previous month. I try to do it at the end of each month, but because of this illness it has been delayed a bit as well, so I will probably move that giveaway to halfway this month and see how we can do with that. It will include a bunch of things like pre-release codes for MTG Arena, and I believe there's still some codes for sleeves in there as well for the secret lair sleeves, but I'm not sure about that. Anyways, that's all for me for today. Thank you for watching and thank you for bearing with me, especially in this state of mind. I hope I didn't make too many misplays because my mind is quite foggy. I haven't eaten properly for several days right now because of this disease, but I'm getting better and I'm happy I was able to record a bit today. So see you tomorrow or the day after, depending on how I feel, and have fun. Go play this deck. This is a lot of fun. Take care.